All right, what you got? Oh wow,
Some
what is
kind of
that?
bracket. You can see there's holes in it, so where it drilled onto the wall.
Yeah, yeah. Can I see that?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's heavy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. And look, there's the end of that.
It's got a hook.
It's got a hook. Could have gone in a barn. Could have gone on a shelf.
Yeah.
Could it?
Well, that's why I think there was a barn that's at right here.
Right up there.
Yeah. I mean, you can see.
Makes sense. I mean, I've seen a lot of brick in the ground right over here. All right, I'm here with Ace, and I just hit something. I think it's a button or a coin. I just popped the plug, and it actually did not read very well. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's right there. I think it's a nickel. That's probably why it read so low. You want to take a stab at that? I think it's a nickel.
I think it is.
Now, this is a Buffalo or a V nickel, hopefully, and not a Monticello.
I think it's a V. Yep, it's a V.
It's a V nickel.
Yep, there it is right there.
Yep. All right. Not bad. Let's keep going. All right, you guys, you're going to hear the wind because I'm on top of a mountain right here. I'm at the highest point, but I think I found the button. And I see it, and I think I already know what it is. Just pulled the plug. I have not touched it, but I think that's a rivet. So, let's take a look. Yep, that's exactly what that is. That is a brass rivet. And these rivets, you can still see some of the, some of the leather in there. You see that? It's black right there. And these would be on saddles, typically horse tack, leather, reins. But I think mostly on saddles is what these would be used for. Let me pull this out where you can see it. There we go. All right. I'm here with Ace, and we're just taking a little break. And he found a couple things he wants to show me, and one I know because you guys helped me on another video. This. You guys see that? You know what it is? Yeah, you do. Okay, that goes underneath the chin of the horse.
Ah.
I have found one identical to that.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's a name for it. There's a name for it. You guys know what that name is. You can put it in the comments, but that's what it is. It's brass.
Yep.
A lot of times those are handmade, and each one of them are typically different sizes. And that's what it is. It just goes right underneath the horse. What else you got here?
Got a D-buckle.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of gilt left on it.
Yep, right there.
Yep.
See some silver gilt there. Yeah, that's nice right there too. Very, very nice.
Whatever this
is. Okay. Looks like I might have went on top of a bedpost, maybe. That's brass.
Yeah.
Very interesting. It might have a name right there, actually. See, there's a P or an R right there.
Yeah, clean that up, find it.
Yep, there's lettering right there. Right there. All right, very good. I had a good signal here. I popped a plug. I don't know what it is. It is. It sounds like there's more than one thing in here. And let's. Oh, what is that? Well, it looks like a modern quarter. Yep, that's what it is. It's a modern quarter. Now, 1971 is what it looks like to me. 1971, that's what that is. He's way back here. He's probably a mile from me. I am after something here. All right, you know what? I think it's the back of a clock. Let me pull you over here where I'm at. Let me pull my glove off. Okay. You know, we found other clock parts here. And I think this is what this is. Well, you know what? I just lost a little wheel. It's right there. Okay. Well, I think that's what it is. I think it's a piece of a clock. Ace left. He didn't find anything out here today. He said that everything I showed you guys was all that he found. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, I got a nice hit here. I haven't dug it out yet. I just pulled the first part of the plug out. And I'm gonna see what it is. Okay, it's right in here. Let me clean this up. And here's what it is. And that's real nice. I'm real happy with that. I think it's a brooch, because you see that? See that on the back there? That's a clip. And this moves. I don't want to break it. But I think this is a piece of women's jewelry. That's what I think that is. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. I just popped the plug, pulled it out, and it's right there. Do you see what that is? That is a Civil War bullet. Look at that. Look at that. That's a 3-ringer. It looks like a drop. All right, that's awesome. That is a great find. That is a fantastic find. That means the soldier stood right here because he dropped that. All right, you guys, I think I found a button right here. I haven't looked at it yet. I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think it is a ball button. Yep, there's the shank right there. That's a button. Starting to get on some good artifacts. I'm still on the same hill, actually. Actually, I found the bullet right over there. The button right here. And I'm real happy about that. Let's keep going. All right, I just popped the plug, pulled it out. I ran my detector over, and it's in that little clump right there. Let you listen. It's reading a 20, which unfortunately can be aluminum. But it's going to be in this, right in this clump of dirt right here. See it yet? Must be very, very small. Oh, is that it? Is that a coin? I think that's a coin. I think it is. I think it is. Oh, it's a stinking Lincoln. It is a stinking Lincoln. All right, I cleaned it up. And it is a 1910 wheat cent. So that's a good find. It'd have been better if it were in the 1800s. But you know what? I'm happy with that. It's a nice wheat set. Look how green that is. You guys see that green patina? It's real cool. All right, let's keep going. Hey, you guys, I was digging this hole and I found this in there. I hit it. You can see where I hit it. Can you see that right there? I'm hoping that is a button, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a big old dandy button. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, you guys, I pulled this out of the ground here and it looks like it's got pearl on it. And this is a button, believe it or not, and I'll show you. It looks like it's made out of shell. Look at that. You see that? Isn't that pretty? There's where the shank was. Al's right down there. All right, let's keep going. All right, it's getting dark. Al's still out there. Got a little bit of daylight left. I'll pop this out. And I thought it could be maybe a button, maybe a two-piece button. Yeah, I don't know. Could be trashy, could be junky. That's why I don't know if it is or not. But when we do a wrap-up, I'll have Al take a look at it, and he can tell me what he thinks it is. Don't know how much longer we're going to be able to stay out here. It's getting dark, so maybe just a few more minutes, maybe another 10 minutes, and we'll call it quits. All right? All right. I am here with Al. I started out metal detecting with Ace. Al only got to, what, an hour? Yeah. Maybe an hour? So we're going to show you what he found, and then I'm going to show you everything that I found. And you have not seen everything that I have found, by the way. Al, why don't you walk us through what you got here?
This piece here is interesting. It's was some type of a bowl or part of a ladle of some type, but that's probably what that piece was, or maybe you guys out there know something more about it than I do. One of these rings, they're quite common on old farmland and could be part of wagon or something.
Yeah, they're very versatile.
Very big, like Carter pin. It's pretty old.
Yeah, I think that's a Carter pin too.
I always like finding the pottery on these sites.
Yeah.
You know, part of a crock. It's too bad. It's a crock. We couldn't get the whole thing, right? Yeah. Some
very fancy.
Some ornate fancy there. Yes. Don't know what this was. You said you've dug something.
I've got a piece of that. Yep, I do. Yeah, let me show. I want to show my fans. If you guys know what this could be, I mean, you see the connectors there. I mean, there are holes there with something connected to it. And I have one of these. I found one of these the last time I was out here. I told Al, I said either a picture. I even thought maybe it could be a Christmas ornament, but I have no clue.
And then I don't know what this is. It has a purpose on it. I think it's some piece of tin of some sort. This is an interesting piece. I have no idea what this is, although I think I've seen it at some time. And this centerpiece moves back and forth, in and out. So it almost looks like it was something automotive or something.
Yeah, or a doorbell. I told him it was a doorbell.
That's a nice
That's
little
a suspender buckle.
Yeah, it's what it looks like to me. Not sure what period this is. This slid back and forth here. so it would grip the suspender as you pull.
Yep, I think so. Okay, I'll show you guys what I found. You know, got some fancy here. You guys saw me dig some of this up. You saw me dig this 3-ringer up. And then, of course, this, we think this went into a woman's hair, maybe. Found a number of buttons, some fancy ones. We weren't sure what this is. And I found this in the same hole. And you can see the fancy around the edge there on the rim. And it looks like here, this got shoved in, but it looks like, you know, it could be a shank on a button. And I don't know if that went in there. And that was a type of 2-piece button. And then I got a 1910 wheat cent. This is 1904 V nickel. I got a quarter. I got a nice big dainty button. This is a first for me. That is a mother of pearl button. And then we got some brassy things here. I got a couple other buttons in here. This is a button. So I got 3 or 4 buttons. I got a number of rivets here. I got some clips.
Yeah, garter snaps.
Garter snaps, a couple of them. And then, of course, I got some clock parts. So I found a lot of clock parts out there. But overall, actually, I'm pretty happy with finding that amount.
I can see it was a dig it all kind of day.
It was a dig it all kind of day. Did you have fun? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate you
Always a good
inviting
time.
me out.
Absolutely.
I had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.